Nope. I'm filming. I'm filming. Hey, check it out. You got space suits and everything. Hey, Brandon, look into the camera.
From the Carnegie Science Center.
Kind of in a way.
Hey,
You're on TV, Brandon. Here's the fireworks.
I don't think he likes the fact of walking into his own party. He's like, oh, good. Hi, Brandon. Everybody's staring at me.
Oh, we got the Carnegie Science Center and everything here. Check out that space suit.
How are you doing, Brandon?
where's the guy's head?
Joshua's taking the,
So surprised you're speechless now?
down there. Josh, come here.
Everybody sit down. Brains are...
Okay.
Brandon, why don't you Kelsey.
Festive astronaut with some balloon heads. A couple balloon heads. 2. Okay, so my name's Emily and I'm here from the Carnegie Science Center just for Brandon's birthday. Has anybody here ever been to the Science Center before? Me! Does anybody have a favorite part of the Science Center? Me! What's your favorite part? Oh, Zap Cam! We don't have that anymore, but you know we got a whole new exhibit. It's going to be really fun too. It's called Science Carnival. You can lift up an anchor. You can lift up a whole entire anchor just by yourself.
I like the whole thing.
The whole thing? Yeah. I like the whole thing too. It's pretty fun. Does anybody else have a favorite part? No? You do? Virtual soccer? Did you go to Sports Works? Yeah.
Oh, and here come the parental units. Where you guys been? Jeez.
And play virtual soccer. You flips on a trampoline.
Not bad.
Oh, sorry. Lights on. Forgot to turn the light off.
So, okay, so I'm ready to talk about space. You guys ready to talk about space? Yeah. Okay, so, Josh.
Dad, you want to take over filming?
Josh, you want to take on the show? So, okay, when we talk about, what are some things that are in outer space? What are some things?
Can you hear him screaming?
Moon rocks? Well, where do moon rocks come from? The moon, exactly. So the moon and moon rocks, those are some things that are in space? Stars are in space? Mars? What is Mars? A planet. There's a planet in space? Does anybody know which of those things, the moon, the planets, or the stars, is the closest to us? Which is the closest to us? The aliens. I don't think so. The stars? Do you think the stars are closest? No, it's not the stars. What's closest? Exactly. The moon is the closest thing to the Earth that's in outer space. Now, what I have here is this thing is a demonstration.
My bracelet keeps coming off.
The moon is.
In my brain.
Listen, right this way.
Okay, now I need a volunteer. Brandon, it's your birthday. Come on. Do you want to be the Earth or do you want to be the moon? The Earth? Okay. Here you go. You hold this end and you start walking until we can make this straight. So go out that way till we can make this straight.
Wow.
If the moon was only this big and the Earth was only that big, this is how far it would be between Earth and the moon. That's a pretty long distance, isn't it? You'll blow. If that whole little blue ball down there was the whole Earth, and this little tiny silver ball down here was the whole entire moon, which they're huge, right? This would be the space between Earth and the moon. That's a lot, isn't it? I think so. What do you think, Brandon? Are you far away? I think so too. Okay, come on back in
Brandon,
here.
where are you? Oh, there you go.
Okay, so does anybody know the names of all 9 planets? In order. You know?
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto,
Now, did you remember that just off the top of your head, or did you use something called a mnemonic device to remember that? Because I thought of a special saying that helps me remember the names of all the planets. Do you know it?
I know. Yeah.
What is yours?
My very energetic mother just served us 9 pizzas.
Exactly. My very energetic mother just served us 9 pizzas. Now, the first letters in that sentence are the same as the first letters in the planets, in the names of the planets.
Kelsey, leave it go.
That is me.
Do you have another one? What's yours?
Don't you listen.
What was that? I like that one.
Just cracked up. You.
Just up in your Pittsburgh?
You.
So C does.
That's not finished.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about space. Now I think what we need to do is we need to pretend like we're going to shoot Brandon into space. Okay? How would we shoot Brandon into space? What would we use?
A slingshot.
A rocket.
A slingshot? No.
A rocket.
A giant cannon.
A rocket.
A gun? How would you use a gun to shoot Brandon into space?
Kenny, how would you put Brandon?
No, I like it. Who said a rocket? I like Now I happen to have here,
You should have brought like moon boots for the little ones. We could have put them in the basement.
I have here a rubber.
Yep.
It's a rocket. It's a balloon rocket. Now it works the same exact way a rocket works. What happens is, if I pump this balloon up with air, okay? Now what's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen when I let go? What do you think's gonna happen when I let go? It'll fly, exactly. Oh, let's see. Okay, we'll let it go and we'll see what happens. Ready? No. I don't know. You might be able to catch it. We're gonna see where it goes.
Wait, no.
You have to wait for it to be deflated first. Okay, are you ready?
I can see you in the picture. You're poking an eye out with that thing.
Kenny, I want you to get back up and listen. It's going to teach you some
Way to go, Brandon. Great recovery.
You might learn something.
Joshua, come here. So, now that you saw what the balloon did, who can tell me why it did that? Why did it do that? Because it had air. What was happening to the air to make it go like that, though?
Go out.
Yeah.
Exactly. The air was coming out.
And it was
like
getting smaller and smaller.
Exactly. Now what was happening was, as the balloon went around the room, the air from the balloon was being pushed out this little tiny opening in the end. And this opening, so the air was shooting out like this, so it made the balloon go forwards. Because of pressure. There was so much pressure in this balloon that when you pump it up,
We try.
actually Brandon, why don't you come on up? You can be the first one to try, because it's your birthday. Okay. Let me try and put this one back on.
We gotta cut a bunch of kids and get up front. No kidding. Push somebody away.
Go ahead, and you want to hold on to this as you blow it up.
There's your picture, Mama, right there. Hello. Everybody. Oh, you taking?
Okay, so I'm not taking. Now Brandon's adding air into the balloon.
Brandon, look over that way.
Okay, now I have another question. What would happen if he was What would happen?
Ouch.
Okay, wait, guys, wait. What would happen if Brandon hadn't stopped blowing the balloon up? What if he had just kept on pumping and pumping and pumping? What do you think? You're right, Selena. Selena got that right. It would pop. What would happen when Brandon was using this pump? There was air coming out and it was going into the balloon. Now, this balloon's really nice and blown up, right?
Shoot it towards the cameraman. Yeah.
This balloon is really blown up, right? So if you kept blowing more air into it, it would have just exploded because there would be so much pressure in the balloon that it couldn't hold it in anymore. So you want to let this go? What do you think will happen, guys?
Shoot it towards the cameraman.
Okay, go ahead.
Joe, you missed it. Look, she's like, what would happen if we kept pumping air in this? And it's like to me. Raise your hand.
Okay, we'll finish this afterwards. Let's go and get some more stuff right now, okay? Now, we run Brandon using our rockets into space, right?
I'm separating you.
So, now what? He's in space, right? Do you think he can do everything just like regular? Just normal things, whatever he wants to do? What do you think are some of the things? What are some of the things that he'll do differently in space?
Yeah.
What's going to happen when we go to space?
Go float. Why will it float? Why will it float? There's no gravity. Now float, exactly. They'll float in outer space because there's no gravity. Gravity is what holds us to the ground. If there was no gravity on Earth, we'd all be floating up in the air. Our houses, our cars, us, everything we know. Our food. That's an excellent segue because the next thing we're going to talk about is what we're going to feed Brandon in outer space. What are we going to feed Brandon in outer space? Let me explain something to you. In outer space, you guys have to be quiet. One at a time.
Hey, Brandon, ask your buddies to be quiet. Don't you want to listen? Tell your friends to be quiet.
Okay.
If she asks a question, raise your hand.
One at a time.
I can't yell. I'm really bad at it. I used to do it. Okay. Part of the problem with eating in space is there's no gravity. So liquids that usually would hold their form in a cup, right? If you see like a glass of milk, all the milk's at the bottom, right? Right? If you see a glass of milk or water, the milk's all, or the water's all at the bottom. But in space, the liquid can float around. There's nothing to keep it in the bottom of the cup. So we try to feed astronauts things that aren't very liquidy. Okay, so I have a bunch of food here, and I want you guys to tell me if you think this would be good for astronauts to eat or bad for astronauts to eat, okay? What do you think? Do you think peanut butter would be a good thing to eat in space? No, you don't think so?
No.
Let's see, when we open up this jar of peanut butter,
Girl's gonna go through some hats
well,
on.
it's sealed shut, but if I held a jar of peanut butter upside down, would it fall out?
No.
Yeah. What kind of peanut butter do you have at your house? Peanut butter doesn't fall out.
Generic.
It stays.
We don't use Peter Pan.
So what if you put the children?
Yeah, it would be good to eat in space because you spread it on bread. It kind of stays where you put it, right? If you have peanut butter, it just stays where you put it.
Unless it falls off the knife or something.
Yeah, but that doesn't usually fall.
Hey, Chris.
Okay, so what about
Christopher.
tuna in water? Do you think tuna in water would be a good thing? No. Have you ever opened a can of tuna? Have you ever seen your mom or your dad maybe's opened a can of tuna? There's all that gross, stinky tuna water on top. You would not want that floating around your spaceship, would you? No, me either. What about Ritz Bits crackers?
No.
No, why not?
Yeah.
Who thinks that a Ritz Bits cracker would be a good thing to eat in outer space? Well, you're wrong, because everybody else is right. They are very good in space. What about Coke soup? Powdered soup?
Yeah.
No, why is that?
It's like water.
Yeah, you need water to make cup of soup, right? That's why it's cup of soup. Because it's dry. Soup doesn't usually sound like this, does it, when you have it in a bowl? No, you need to add water to it, so that's not very good. How about stew? Would stew be good to eat? No, because if you dumped out stew, it would fall right out, right? Be all in your spaceship. How about pudding? Yes? Yes? Who wants to be an astronaut just so they can go to space and eat some pudding? Me too. Okay, so we fed Josh. Now it's time, or I'm sorry, we fed Brandon. No. Josh was up here. We fed Brandon, so now Brandon's time to go to work, right? Now, do you think that working on the spaceship would be easy? Do you think it'd be normal? Do you think it'd be like just going to school like you do every day? You have to press buttons, that's true, but the other problem is that everything you do, you have to wear these special gloves.
I'll get one.
That's kind of hard to do, which we will show you.
You can have this.
Everybody,
I'm gonna walk in front of there, see
you
if you
guys
want
can
to
share. There's 2 gloves in there, so everybody gets 1 glove. Yeah? We'll talk about that later.
You share.
There you go.
Whoa. You have to share with them. That's why you have to go down to row. You only get 1. No. She gave me 2.
Astrology is just stars and stuff, I think. That's just astronomy.
Bobby does.
Where's the space? Oh,
Bobby doesn't want one.
Give it back.
why
One
is space
glove.
lady?
No, I get 1 glove. Bobby doesn't have one.
Jeremy said I don't want it.
Here, there's one right there.
Okay, go get, Dalton has one.
Pass them around.
Give 1 to Sissy. Give 1 to Sissy. I cannot.
Anybody else need a glove?
I do.
Give 1 to Alice.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
sorry.
We can start a football practice.
Penny.
Well, I got a camera in my hand.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to pass around these nuts and bolts. Now, what I want you to
There you go.
I ain't catching nothing.
do is,
Try to put them
No,
together.
don't fight that.
with the hand that doesn't have the glove, hold on to pass these around. Everybody can have one.
Oh, that's gonna be
She just said she has to put them hooks and bolts together with the gloves on.
No, put your glove on your hand.
Hey, can we have one of those? He's not wearing it.
Now, remember, your hand that has the bolt in it can't move at all. It can't move at all. No, you have to hold it with your bare hand and unscrew it with your gloved hand. Hold it with that hand, unscrew it with the gloved hand. Don't move your ungloved hand at all. Oh, does that one have a... No, that here, you need this one. Just unscrew it with the hand of the glove.
Looky! I need one.
When you're moving this hand, you can't move this hand at all.
I have 2 of them. I have 2
That's all right.
Oh, we gotta get them both off.
Hold on.
Yeah, you can only move the gloved hand, Kels.
Is that light on?
Hand without the glove
I
at
said,
all.
how would she's doing?
Hold it completely still.
I did it.
No, the hand without the glove.
My name is Yes. Do I put it like this? I did it. I got it.
And hold. What about us? Like this? No. What about us?
I did it. What about us? I didn't get it.
Oh, sorry. Neither did I. You guys are in the back.
I didn't get the one either.
You were supposed to do it in 5 seconds though. Nobody did.
I did. You try it.
I did. I showed her how to do it before she got here.
Oh, can I screw it back on?
Okay, now if you've gotten it off, try and screw it back on the same way. Don't move this hand at all.
I didn't get it on.
Where?
Where'd it go?
Where's the other piece?
I got the photo.
Then put the one back on
Same
the
way.
same way. Exactly.
I want
You do that all day long.
No, you have to do it the real way. Without moving that hand. You're moving that hand.
Hey, Shay.
I did it.
can't.
I did it! Good job! Great, you're definitely astronaut material.
You're on your way.
Astronaut material.
I
want to be a vet.
Send them, you guys all to me, my foot, in 5 seconds. I'll get
Here, try this one.
Anybody else have it done?
All done? All done. Needs them back.
Stay on. I did it!
You got a glove.
I did it! Great!
Love God. I'm doing it. Love God. I'm being nanny.
He's collecting.
Okay. I did it.
Hey Brandon, say hi to the camera.
Okay, Kelsey, stop.
I did it.
Good job!
Jeremy, give me the glove, honey.
Here, go get her to go. Go get her to go. Huh? Yes.
Okay, so we got Brandon to space. We fed him. We'll play with those afterwards. We got Brandon to space. We fed him some breakfast. Sent him off to work. You know what happened? You know, one of the things that we haven't talked about yet, though, is oh wait, there's something else with work. Okay. Now.
Jeremy, watch out.
Can you move these?
Jeremy, come here.
Okay, no.
Hey Jenna. Jenna.
Now what this is it's a disc that simulates anti-gravity. Okay? I can move, when I move my arms, it moves my legs. That's what happens when you're in when you don't have any gravity, right? So do you think that anti-gravity, do you think that anti-gravity would make it harder to go to work? Right?
I'm going
Do you think having no gravity would make it harder to do your job? You don't think so? No. Come on up here. Okay, now.
We just help you with him in line.
Drop something.
Okay, now what I want you to do.
Okay, don't eat it.
I don't know.
Ready?
Let's watch what he's gonna do.
What are you going to do? Stop right there.
Look what he's doing.
What you have to do is I want you to open this jar of peanut butter. Okay? Do you think that's a hard thing to do? Could you do that? Here, can you do that on Earth? Step up. You can do that with gravity on, right? Right. Exactly. So step on our disc.
Daddy will get you a toy.
Okay, now
Got an upward angle.
go ahead and try and open the jar of peanut butter. It's not so easy, is it? Yes. You didn't do it. You did it on with normal gravity.
Daddy will get you a toy.
What's your name?
Daddy
A round of applause for Rick. What's the on the line? Brandon, come on up here though. Go ahead, step on. Go ahead and try.
the camera.
Good try. Good try. Go ahead. This is called a coconut sphere.
I'm not getting a good camera angle here.
You can try.
Rock. I'll throw it out.
You can't use both hands. Shane, put her down.
I dare you. Do you want to come over here, Christopher, so you can get all the kids in on with this? Okay, wait.
Just try to open it.
Settle down, Doc. Settle down.
How tight can we do it?
Not that tight.
Allison, pull it. Ah!
I never missed it.
Open up.
Where's this?
Let Caitlin play.
I hit it.
Let Caitlin play. Okay, you have to let her have it.
I'm getting it. No, Mom. I already did it. Can we do it again?
Come on, Sarah, you can do it.
Okay, let someone else try now.
That's your
No.
Okay, let someone else try now.
You try one.
Casey, sit down in the ass. Okay, I'm now. No, you're supposed to. Hey, I'm trying. Here's the glass. Let me try.
Oh, wait, don't push. Don't nobody push.
Josh. Josh. Can I see that? Did you already try it, Maria?
I want to try.
Big shit. Big shit.
Oh, I'm trying. I'm in line for you.
These people didn't get through. Is this going?
Oh, yes.
Is this going, Chris?
Yeah.
Alright. What if they need to open it? You can try to stop it. Good job. Good try. I'm sorry. Let someone else try now. Someone else try. Move off of the spinning thing. Thanks. Get on. Ready? Yeah, come on up. Chris. Go, Chris. I need someone taller than her. I need someone taller than me. A little bit above her.
Here, I'll do it.
Okay, you're that's above her head. That would be
Is it like up here?
Oh, I gotta get this
She's
on.
almost as tall as me, I don't know.
Just hold it like that. Wait a minute, am I gonna fall off this? No, you won't fall. I'm so afraid to put my foot out.
I'll make sure you fall.
I'm a short cameraman.
Oh, you got it. It's on it.
All the peanut butter's gonna fall on her head.